gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Fargo Famous, where we talk to my friend today, Danielle Paulus. My name's Erik Hatch. Happy to share with you how much I adore Danielle. She has been in my life for a very long time, and she's a part of the beautiful things of Fargo. So Danielle, for people that don't know you, give us a walk into who you are. What do you do professionally? Tell us about your family, the things that really matter.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Erik. I did not know I was famous, but now I'm going to check that box.
I put air quotes around it,
famous.
so it's more fun.
There we go. I love it. My name's Danielle. Live in Fargo. Love it. I have 3 kids and a very handsome husband of many, almost 20 years, 19 point something, I think. Been in Fargo now almost that whole time. Have the opportunity to work at my kids' school, Oak Grove, and I am helping them with a capital campaign. It's a 100-year-old school. We are putting a bunch of additions on it, so I get the opportunity to help keep that legacy going.
Danielle, when did you come to Fargo? How did this all come to be?
I was adopted by my uncle and their family, and they all lived in Fargo, so I got the opportunity to come visit a few times, and then went here for college. Mm-hmm. So NDSU.
NDSU, which is where you and I met.
Yes.
So fun. You did a ton of things at NDSU. You were like a club geek. What were you all involved in?
College was such a pivotal time for me. I was not involved in things in high school, and someone had kind of said, Danielle, don't sign up for things. I just want you to focus on school. And that was kind of a challenge for me. And someone encouraged me to join a sorority, which was one of the best decisions I made. I learned about volunteering. I had to have a certain GPA, learned how to be an officer. And so I had the fancy office of risk management as a freshman and never looked back. I got tons of leadership experience and then was able to be involved in a lot of other things on campus.
What did you study in college?
Business administration.
Okay. And you're using that now.
Yeah.
Did you expect you to use business?
Yeah, and I think the great thing about business is administration is that you learn like a little bit about everything, and so you can talk your way through a lot of things. It helped me understand big picture how business works. So
you've been a habitual volunteer and giver of your time, your talents, your treasures. What's your favorite nonprofit to support?
Oh, that's like asking which is your favorite child. There's a few that come to mind, and it's always because of the passion that they put into and pour into our community. United Way has been I've been a longtime supporter of that, as have you, because they really look at the issues and then how the return of our dollars and time go back into the community. And so I would probably put that one to the forefront. I also, Hope Blooms in Fargo is just this gem of a nonprofit ran by this beautiful lady that the passion she gets out into the community, it's amazing. So I have to give her a shout out too.
Love it. And you also are someone who, outside of your work with Oak Grove, you're an incredible mean fitness teacher.
Yes.
Walk us through that, because I choose to show up often to have you yell at me, and it's very uncomfortable.
I guess the question is, why do you show up?
So I can keep these abs.
Yeah,
that's
there
why.
You go. I think I was like in my young 20s, and I went to a class, and it was 100 degrees, and Justin Timberlake was playing, and then it was just all love from there. They didn't have a hot yoga studio in Fargo. It was kind of not a thing, and so we would go to Minneapolis. Anytime that we were in a bigger city, we would travel there, and so I had always had a goal, but didn't think it was a reality to teach. And so then when Kristen and Fargo decided to move back to Fargo and open up MoJo, I was right on board to jump in and teach. Now I just do it 5 days a week.
Danielle, if you're going to travel outside of Fargo, where's your favorite place to travel to?
Okay, so my first answer is not very far, and I would say lakes. Going to the lakes is really important for our family, and probably why Fargo is such a great location is that we can have this great community here, be able to drive to a vacation 45 minutes away, and have that family time. So to our lakes would be probably where I would go.
Final question, Danielle. You are obviously massively successful and impactful, and you would find great success anywhere. So why Fargo?
I think the thing about Fargo that's so unique to me is that it is big enough to feel like there's lots of opportunity and lots of paths you can take, but it's small enough that everyone is connected in such a great way. Community is so important to me, and I think we have such a fantastic community of people that want good for others, and I love that about Fargo.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Paulus, what a star. We'll catch you next time on Fargo Famous.